Welcome to Bitboy Crypto. Today we're going to be covering a top coins video from my friends the Twins at Altcoin Daily. I'm not a financial advisor. In this series, we rank YouTubers and we rank their picks. We're going to look at empirical data. It's going to take us a couple weeks to really compile this. We can actually start giving real, true rankings. And really these rankings will become clear probably in about 2 months or so. We'll really start seeing who is giving you the most alpha and the best picks. So today we're going to check out Altcoin Daily. Of course, if they would like to come on the channel and discuss these picks or anything in crypto, of course, they always have the open invitation to do that. Those guys are friends. They can come over anytime. What you guys are going to see, look, I'm going to be fair. These guys are friends of mine. Some of these guys we're covering, I don't know. Some of them I do know and I don't like. And, you know, it's going to be what it's going to be. But I'm going to be really fair and unbiased. So on this video, you guys are going to hear me literally grade these picks just like I would anybody else. So guys, let's go ahead and get started. No, we can't do it. You didn't hit the like button first. Oh, wait. Thank you. All right.
I've been on a heavy crypto buying spree. Injective, Cody, Super. But what else? You know, they say that when the market dips like this, that now is the best time to buy. And of course, Bitcoin could dip a little bit more, but in the long term, this thing only goes in one direction. Now, this video is not financial advice. I can only tell you how I think and what I'm doing. The thing is, so many people are bearish again. You're going to wish that you bought more Bitcoin 3 to 6 months from now.
Okay, so that was the intro. And I got to say, I agree with everything they say here. I do believe over the long term, it is proven Bitcoin only does go up only in the micro, not always. But I like the picks they said in the beginning, Cody and Injective as well. These are not part of their picks here. I say there because they're twins, obviously. So it sounds like that's Aaron speaking, I think. But I know they kind of both share a lot of the same opinions. And I don't know if you can really untangle their opinions on the show. Maybe if you watch all the time, you can. I do believe that if you're bearish right now, that's not smart. It definitely is a time to be bullish. I think we're going to hit a new all-time high before the halving, get a big pullback, probably back maybe to the low 50s even, somewhere thereabouts, and then we're back off to the races. You got to have a pullback before we can have the $100,000. I think 150K is probably where we're going to end up. My prediction is 175. Man, but I feel like it's going to be 150. Let's go.
So, what coins are you buying on this dip, if any? Let me tell you what coins I'm looking at. Standard Charter analysts are bullish on Ethereum. Now, Standard Charter Bitcoin prediction is something we just watched on Fox Business's Big Money Show. For Ethereum, they're predicting that ETH could hit 14K by the end of 2025. The analysts also think that the spot Ethereum ETF should be approved by May. This is interesting. Now, they made this prediction before we found out what's happening with the SEC and Ethereum. Now, there's a couple different schools of thought how you can think about what's going on here with Ethereum versus the SEC. I would note that BlackRock is still in Ethereum's corner. And the general rule is when there's fear in the air, when there's blood on the streets, that's the time to get in. That's what I think could be going on here with Ethereum, because my bull thesis is still intact. And what's going on with the SEC, in my opinion, would only be temporary. I mean, they could fully be trying to nuke Ethereum in America. That is a small possibility. But I think ultimately, even if that happened, they wouldn't succeed long term. And overall, I'm just not so sure that's what's happening. So there is a little bit of uncertainty for Ethereum in this bull market. But like I said, I'm taking the risk. My bull thesis is still intact. I think Ethereum is still a buy. And Vitalik is saying that Ethereum must achieve mainstream adoption within 5 years. So we'll be watching this closely.
Ethereum. Buy it. Great. Look, most people are going to be disappointed they come to this video and one of the coins is Ethereum, right? Ethereum is not even really an altcoin anymore. You have Bitcoin, Ethereum, and everything else. I would say you really have Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, USDC, and everything else. Those are stables. But those are 4 coins that are very solid, not going anywhere, about to get the Ethereum ETF approved. And that's another reason to be bullish on Ethereum. But certainly there's going to be things that have better gains than Ethereum. That Ethereum ETF approval coming potentially in May could propel the price to where it will be a top gainer. So for that reason alone, I would say this is a good pick. I also like their reasoning. I love what they're telling their audience here. I think it's good. I don't watch a lot of their videos because I don't watch videos. I like that they're telling their audience here that when it comes to Ethereum, you're hearing all this stuff about regulation and the SEC, and it's all basically BS. There's a small chance there's a truth to some of it, but Ethereum's not going to get, called to security or anything like that.
By the way, Chainlink Labs was just named one of Fast Company's. This is a big publication. Just named one of Fast Company's most innovative companies of 2024, earning praise for tackling the blockchain industry's interoperability problem through Chainlink's CCIP, Chainlink literally setting the standard in crypto, and accelerating tokenization of real-world assets on-chain. Swift working with Chainlink in a big way, and Swift making the announcement, we're going to up what we're doing with tokenized assets and tokenization in general. Listen, guys, Chainlink isn't going away, so the question is, where is Chainlink going? Chainlink Labs' Ryan Lovell sees 3 exciting opportunities in capital markets, creating funds on-chain, issuing securities on-chain, tokenizing deposits in cash, and connecting all of these tokenized verticals, Chainlink.
Okay, where do I start here? Chainlink, good pick. I think it'll perform well. I would say Pith Network, the Chainlink of Solana, would be the one to look at here, I believe. I think Chainlink is going to do well, but it's going to get outperformed by Pith Network. I will say this. I will say, if you guys have ever watched my channel, Mr. X has been a person that, was kind of absent for 2 years. I started talking to again this year. He's only given me this bull run. He's only mentioned 2 coins by name, Ondo and Pith Network. So I would want to see Pith over Chainlink. Guys, my videos are way too advanced. I'm watching these videos from these guys, and they're literally just reading tweets and titles, and people eat this up, and their videos get hundreds of thousands of views. And I think I need to simplify things. At least have a video where I'm saying the most simple information. But they did have some one of the tweets had some good information for sure. I actually, the one about the assets and the tokenization. But overall, I already know about Chainlink. There was a little bit of new information in there for me. But man, these guys give you the most simple information that's out there on these projects. And I guess that shows you that's what people want.
Polkadot. Polkadot 2.0 is just around the corner, and with that, a massive overhaul in Polkadot's tokenomics is already ongoing by abolishing slot auctions in favor of a burn mechanism from purchasing block space. In short, more usage of Polkadot's high-quality, flexible blocks resulting in more DOT burnt. The beauty of this new model and the flexibility of OpenGov is that no matter how high the price of DOT goes, the price of block space can still be kept at a reasonable rate. Put simply, the price auction of DOT can be decoupled from the cost of developing. The security of the protocol will increase with higher value DOT, but we can prevent pricing out projects. I'm bullish on DOT. Check out this video to learn more.
Okay, I'm not bullish on DOT. I think this is a very bad pick. Now look, very bad pick. DOT's still gonna perform well. It's gonna make X's. It's gonna make people money. But I would actually push back very hard and say the exact reasons why they told you to get DOT, or the exact reasons why I would tell you to stay out of DOT, along with the founder. You guys can look into a lot of the allegations about the founder of DOT, but that's separate. What he does in his personal life that's illegal and criminal and disgusting is one thing. What the project does as an open source project is another thing, right? However, still his leadership, he's not the CEO anymore, he's the CTO now, I think. It's not good, and a lot of people don't understand Gavin Wood is the reason why Ethereum sucks. Gavin Wood is the one who threw up some code that led to a lot of the problems with Ethereum, and then he left, along with Charles Hoskinson, to make their own projects. And I believe that he doesn't really know what he's doing. And I think this is evidence of this because their reason to tell you to get it is they're completely overhauling everything. They've gotten rid of their parent auctions. They didn't mention that part. Or they're doing them completely different. They did a complete overhaul of that stuff, which was the whole premise the project was built on. And now they've got these new mechanisms for auctions, and it's gonna be great. Look, I believe the community and the developers, they can straighten it out over time. I think in the next bull run, maybe Polkadot could, maybe make some big moves if they get all this infrastructure straightened out. You don't want to be dramatically changing your project in the middle of a bull run. Sorry, I don't think that's good. So.
I like Avalanche. They're really trying to come for Solana's market share. I mean, Solana is killing it right now, particularly, surprisingly, with meme coins in the Solana ecosystem, and Avalanche is trying to take a piece of that, and they're investing a lot of money into that. So I'm liking Avalanche right now.
Great pick. Love his reasoning. Love the meme coin stuff with Avalanche. Love talking about going off Solana after, in my opinion, a really bad pick. I believe AVAX is a really great pick.
And you guys know I'm an investor in Cody. I really like Cody right now. They're launching their 10 million rewards program to support their V2 rollout. Cody is both the privacy narrative and the ETH Layer 2 narrative. Ethereum-based confidentiality layer Cody will distribute Cody V2 tokens worth 10 million via airdrop to holders of its native Cody token. So I'm holding the regular Cody token right now. Cody V2 is a privacy-centric layer 2 protocol on Ethereum dedicated to safely transmitting sensitive data over the blockchain across Web3 applications. Let me know which cryptocurrencies you are buying on the dip. I'm going to read your comments. I'm going to check out some of your suggestions and try to include them in future videos. So make sure you subscribe.
Okay, so Cody. Cody's interesting. Cody's a project I liked back in 2018. I talked about 2018, 2019. It was one of my micro caps back then, or low cap gems. And it has done really well since, but it went through a long period where it wasn't doing great. I think they've kind of changed a lot of stuff about the project over the last several years. And now people are starting to mention it. So it's hard for me to grade this pick other than to say other influencers. Martini Guy came on my show and talked about this one as well as one of his 4 picks. So I'm starting to see multiple influencers discussing it. My opinion after this is I'm gonna go throw some money in Cody. I'm gonna do that because when you start seeing something, by the time you realize like, oh man, I should have got in that, it's too late. So right now I'm looking and saying, hey, this guy's talking about it, this guy's talking about it, this guy's investing in it, let me go check this out. And now I'm gonna make a judgment call and say, okay, if I like it now, I'm gonna throw some money into it. So the other thing I would say about this, I wanna be very careful what I say here about this because I'm gonna be pointing out things in these YouTubers' videos to you guys for you to notice. That doesn't mean that this person is using it in this way, okay? But I think there's a lot of examples in these videos where I can kind of point out the way the YouTube world really works. Altcoin Daily here says, I believe that's Aaron, he says they're invested. Now, they have no responsibility to you, in my opinion, to tell you exactly what that means. But they are telling you they are invested in that project. There are other channels who have certainly over the years used that term when in reality, what they're saying is we got in on the pre-seed round. So where you're looking at something that's up 12%, I'm already up 100x. And that's why I'm gonna dump it all on you because you're happy with that 12. And that happens all the time. And it's not just the influencers, guys. The influencers actually aren't dumping on you as much as you think they are. Certainly there's a lot of dumping on you going on in the crypto world, but there's also a lot of good people that are moral and ethical and just don't do it because it's the wrong thing to do. Anybody who's doing things strictly for money, then of course they're dumping on you. That's the best way to make money. So in the short term, long term, you destroy your audience. And so that's why that's something I haven't done. Even though maybe the people at Hit Network were, well, not maybe. Obviously, there were people behind the scenes there underneath my nose that were doing it, but that's another story. So the point is this. Are they invested? Did they just buy it last week? Did they get an OTC deal where they got to buy it, you know, a 20% discount? Did they have a raise maybe and offered a little bit of investment round to some influencers, some KOLs? It's just hard to know that stuff for sure. And the way that you can piece this stuff together is look around the space and start to see all the YouTubers who are talking about the same coins. Now, obviously, you guys can see the top 4 coins they picked here are all major coins. They're all in the top 15. Chainlink is in the top 15, I believe, or thereabouts. AVAX is, Ethereum obviously is, Polkadot is right there too, yeah. So these are major coins. They're easy picks to say, hey, these are coins people know about and have been around. They're not scams. Then the 5th pick is one that's a little under the radar, and that's the reason why, you know, they say they're invested. I'm sure they own some of those others. They might have even said they were invested. I wasn't paying attention. I think they probably did. But you do have to understand when there's coins that are under the radar and people are saying they're invested in them, it doesn't always mean the same thing, right? And once again, they don't have any legal responsibility to tell you exactly what that means. But you do have to understand when you are hearing that kind of term that you could be looking at people that got in very early or at a very good deal to get in some of these coins. And so I think you guys understanding how the crypto YouTube industry works will help you all much better to make decisions based on what a lot of these YouTubers are telling you. So love Altcoin Daily. I'm gonna give this video, I'm gonna give it a C, because a lot of these picks are obvious. And I think what my audience is looking for and the people that are watching this video are looking for, or they're watching this video, they're watching me reviewing this video, you're looking for picks like Cody. So we wanna see more picks like that. I think the AVAX pick was really great, not just because it's a major coin, but I think he gave you a really great narrative for explosive gains, not slow gains over time compared to the rest of the market that I think you're going to get outside of some cycles with Polkadot and Chainlink. Ethereum will probably have an explosive move if this Ethereum ETF gets approved in May. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Altcoin Daily, come on show, let's talk about it. If you guys like this video, you like the style of the video, make sure to hit the like button. If you want to see me review other YouTubers that I haven't done yet, make sure to go down below in the description and let me know who you want me to review. Bitboy out.